As many people have heard the news about the new tire regulations coming to California in a few years, during that day where they had the meeting from the California Energy Board, I actually called in on Zoom and was going to complain about some of the things they were bringing up. I noticed that it was supposed to start at 10 a.m. It actually started at about 1, almost 2 o'clock, because that's when they got to our part. And they allowed people in Sacramento to go first. Since I was on Zoom, I didn't actually call until about almost 2:40 or 2:45, and the meeting ended at 3. But I kept hearing the same numbers, how they're going to save this and that. And the one thing none of them brought up, which I brought up repeatedly, I said, as a technician for 40 years, I see all kinds of cars, and most cars aren't properly maintained. The tires are underinflated, etc., etc. Putting these low resistance tires, rolling resistance tires on the road isn't going to do anything if the vehicles aren't maintained. And I suggested they should all check their own tire pressure in their vehicles to see, period. But none of them did, so I guess they made the decision long before that they're going to vote for it regardless. The biggest problem was there was only 2 other people in the Zoom call, or they were there, who were against that amendment as well. I see a lot of people online saying this and that, and hundreds of views and thousands of this, but I contact my legislatures, I call, I complain, but I can't be the only guy in California doing it. You other people out there have to call your representatives. They're not going to do anything if you don't say anything, right? The squeaky wheel gets the grease adage. Well, guess what? If you're not squeaking, they're not doing anything. So people need to get off their asses. This bill, even though it's not correction, this regulation, even though it is going to be implemented, need to contact your representatives, right? You have reps all over the state. Call them up, complain, say this is bullshit for various reasons. I think it's a bad idea. But you have to get off your butts and do things. You can't go on TikTok and Zoom or whatever, or YouTube. You have to call your legislatures. You have to go to their offices. Mine's not very far from here, and they know me because I've been there many times for other things. Whether I get things fixed or not, at least I have the sense of saying I said something, I did something, versus, well, I complained a lot on YouTube or TikTok or whatever else. So if you want things fixed, you're going to have to do things yourself to do it.